SML movie, The Parasite, also known as Fake Marvin, is a lost SML video from 2024. On June 6, 2015, the video was mentioned in a vlog on the now-deleted SLL channel. The video was scrapped and its original plot was going to be Bowser Jr. getting a parasite from Chef PP. Nothing else was made. September 2nd, 2020, the video remake was announced in a now-deleted Q&A with Lance and the Puppets back in 2020. June 6, 2024, the video released but was deleted 2 hours later. The synopsis is that Marvin and the gang get sick. The video started with Jeffy and Marvin sitting on the red couch. Jeffy was doing the obvious and annoying Marvin. It's dinner time to Marvin, tells Jeffy he's going into the kitchen to grab his green beans, which leads into an argument. Once he gets there he sees Shrek, who is falling on his cheesecake. Marvin worries about him having no pulse and so he brings him to the doctors. Brooklyn Tea Guy finds out that Shrek is just sick. He tells Shrek what made him pass out. Shrek just said that while he was eating his cheesecake all he saw was a pitch-black hallway with a white light at the end. Brooklyn couldn't find the sickness he had, so he would keep them at the hospital. For a while, the video would cut to Marvin and Rose on the red couch. They were watching the movie The Thing apparently. A knock from the door came from Mr. Goodman, who asked for his house payment. He does the usual and says he doesn't have the payment, but he will have it by tomorrow or else. This would cause Marvin to be in stress and ask Jeffy if he can get the payment, he'll reward him. To get the payment, since Jeffy has made a lot of money for him again and it will get him off his back. It would cut off to Brooklyn Guy in a test room with Shrek, who looked very sick. He found out the virus. It apparently came from the cheesecake Shrek was digesting. Back in Baby Shrek it mentioned how the Cheesecake Factory was using cloners for their cheesecake. The clone machines had glitched out and accidentally made a cheesecake with a parasite in it that can control someone and use their body for assimilation like in The Thing to get more vessels. Brooklyn planned to go and kill Shrek in the other room, but the parasite process has completed and Shrek has fully been controlled. While Brooklyn managed to kill this vessel, he got a few of Shrek's blood on him. This caused him to be infected. The video would cut over to Marvin on the red couch, hearing the doorbell. He was scared it would be Mr. Goodman, but when Marvin opened up the door it was pitch black. And you could faintly see a Brooklyn Guy with his face split open from Shrek, controlled by the parasite. 1-ASSIMILATED showed up on the screen with Marvin's scream. It would cut off to Chef PP in the kitchen. Junior would show up and ask him to make him a cheeseburger. He was annoyed since he was already making Braxton's food. Marvin would appear, every pale and his voice sounded more distorted. He asked him if he needed any help with the food. Chef PP said yes, but for some reason, when Chef PP looked back, Marvin was gone and so the music echoing away. The entire kitchen faded to black, and he could see a light at the end going closer. In the background you could see a black and white Chef PP. When he looked back it was gone until when he looked back, it appeared in front of him in a screamer. 2-ASSIMILATED showed up on the screen. It appeared with Junior playing trains with Cody and Joseph. Chef PP would appear at the door, looking very pale and worn out. He asked Junior if he'd like anything and he would say no, very worried. Okay, but if you need anything just ask me, or your dad. It would show Braxton behind Chef PP with his head tilted behind. Junior after looking away would notice how the room went pitch black. It would fade in with the corpses of Cody and Joseph. It would cut to a shot with Junior with it glitching into a loud buzz, with Marvin behind him. ALLASSIMILATED. It would later show Jeffy returning after getting the money. He would notice how the whole house was quiet. It would lead into a chase scene, with Marvin trying to assimilate Jeffy, now looking like the one on the thumbnail. After hiding in Bowser Jr.'s room, he saw Junior in his clothes with part of his head removed and a part of his skeleton exposed, along with Cody and Joseph corpses hanging above him smiling at Jeffy. Jeffy running down to the red couch area and seeing Rose, who had been assimilated off screen. He ran as fast until he reached the living room. All you could hear were the screams from the other characters faintly until they all stopped slash. He then saw a pitch black room where the entrance would be. Going into it he saw a light, and he went close and close until The video distorted and ended. An SML question popped up and said, would you give yourself up for a simulation? Best comment wins a underline.